What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and today it's a full review. The full review of the Honor Magic 6 Ultimate. A fantastic phone, but it has an identity crisis. Let's go! So, like all Average Dad reviews, there will be 5 categories, all with 5 points up for grabs. Design, build quality, cameras, software, and price. I'm going to fire through these categories quite quick in this review because I feel there's a bigger issue to discuss when it comes to Honor as a brand, and in particular this Magic 6 Ultimate. So, first category is design, and you don't have to wait around long for this score. It's a 4.5. I love a vegan leather back. I love a large phone. I love the look of this design. The leaf type effect or styling they're going for on the camera housing is unique, and I like to give extra points or half points for a bit of a unique design. I love a centered circular camera bump, and as mentioned, Honor are trying something new. It's centered. I love it. So design wise, overall, it's 4.5 out of 5. And then build quality, IP68, water and dust resistance. Nowadays, flagship phones, they're all as tough as old boots. You're not going to have any issues if you drop it from using it. You're not going to have issues if you drop it in the pool. Yeah, build quality these days, there's no titanium, which some would call a gimmick. There's no ceramic shield that Apple have, but Honor have their own glass, which I'll put the name here. There are far too many. I wish everyone just used Gorilla Glass, but they don't. So, build quality wise, what else are we looking for? It's aluminium, it's a vegan leather back, it's a glass front. 4? Is that doable? Tell me in the comments how we could possibly change the build quality round. Maybe we add in feel in the hand. And if we're talking about the feel in the hand, if you want a flat display, this isn't it. If you like a curved display, this is it. So feel in the hand for me is positive, bearing in mind that I rarely rock a case, particularly with those with a vegan leather back. So yeah, I'll stick with a 4. So what are we? 8.5 in the first 2 categories. Now, things get different for the Honor. And before I talk about software, I feel there should be some context given in this category. When the Honor Magic V2 was first released with Magic OS 7, didn't have Google services at all. You would import it from Wanda and you would have to go through Gbox or Gspace, which is a virtual APK file that allowed you to download the Play Store, but it would have ads every time you opened up an app and there would be a little icon in the corner. Now, Honor had no reason to do this. They weren't banned from Google like Huawei, and they are 2 different companies, have been for years now. I've done a video on that, by the way. So, Honor fixed this with Magic OS 8, and they didn't just fix the fact that Google services are now native on this device. They fixed some of the other software aspects, like the childlike camera app. While it still doesn't look as polished as the Xiaomi or Vivo, I have to give them points. And this particular Ultimate version has some nice software skins that the other ones don't. Again, it just kind of ties in with the theme of the black and gold, so yeah, out the box, this is the default theme, and at first I was a bit, ooh, now I really like it. As far as manoeuvring around the software, yeah, you're not going to have any issues. Everything's intuitive. There's some AI features on there. If you're someone that has an Honor tablet, laptop, or watch, it's instant connectivity, and with the laptop, it'll instantly share and mirror your screen as like a sidecar option, so that's pretty cool. But I don't know many people with an Honor device. Now, other internals wise, it's Android 14, it's a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, it's all the best and latest and greatest specs, DDR5X RAM, UFS 4.0 storage, USB 3.2 OTG. This really does come with everything. And I guess now's as good a time as any to talk about why I'm having an identity crisis. Not me, I know my identity. But why the phone is having an identity crisis. What constitutes Ultimate. Because for me, this is the Honor Magic 6 Pro with a slightly different design on the back. And that's exactly what the Porsche RSR Magic 6 RSR version is as well. It's just the Magic 6 Pro. However, with the Porsche edition, you can pay an extra £400 for that exact same phone. With the Ultimate edition, you can actually import it for cheaper than the global version, but still, the point I'm trying to make is, what's Ultimate about it? To give you a list of the differences between the Magic 6 Pro and the Magic 6 Ultimate, we'll talk about the LiDAR sensor they've added to help with autofocus. We'll then talk about... Nope, that's it. That is the only, and I mean this truly, the only difference between the two devices, from the Pro to the Ultimate. If I am buying an Ultimate phone, I want it to have quad cameras. I want it to be a terabyte of storage and 24 gigabytes of RAM, like my Z60, like the OnePlus 12 you can buy on the Average Dad Tech Store. That's Ultimate to me. If this is still the same triple camera setup, ultimately it's just the Pro. And this is what's confusing me so much. And remember, the RSR version of this is like £400 more expensive, and it is just a different back casing. All they've done is replace the back. And in my opinion, I prefer the design of this to the RSR, unless that RSR grey was like a vegan leather grey, then I'd be all for it. And to continue on that vein, Ultras. Xiaomi 14 Ultra quad camera setup. Oppo X7 Ultra quad camera setup. Samsung S24 Ultra quad camera setup. If I look in the dictionary, I would put Ultimate even above Ultra. So if I were to look in the dictionary, I would say Ultimate tops Ultra. This doesn't top any of those phones. Now you'll also notice when I'm talking about Ultra phones, my daily driver and my favourite phone of 2024 so far is the Vivo X100 Ultra. There will be a review on that coming soon, and the versus against the X100 Pro and the camera. There'll be a lot of content. But I'm also going to talk about whether this is an Ultra phone compared to the rest. I will say this has way more of an argument to be an Ultra phone than this, calling itself an Ultimate. Anyway, the next category is cameras, and the laser LiDAR autofocus is helping. The zoom lens has had some software updates, and the photos look good, sometimes great. There was never an issue with the lenses on the Pro other than when you tried to go into more zoom. Anything 3.5x optical or 5x or 10x hybrid was absolutely fine. I never mocked them for that a few months ago. What I did talk about was the max zoom. And all the software updates in the world cannot compete with the 1/2 inch sensor that is in this, or 1/1.2 inch sensor that is in this. The largest sensor paired with a 200 megapixel telephoto. The Honor is just missing something. Post-processing, styling, sharpness, quality, clarity. There's a lot of things in there. It's not a bad camera system, folks. It's just not up there with the best. So I'll be fair and I'll give the Magic 6 Ultimate a 3 out of 5. I was on the fence whether to go 2.5, but no. A 3 out of 5 for the Magic 6 Ultimate seems fair. And I've just realised I'm rattling through the scoring. Did I give software a score? I don't think I did. Anyway, it's a 3.5 since Google's native on there. And the Play Store's right in the Honor App Store. So let's go 3.5 for that. So what does that take us to? 15 out of a potential 20? Not a bad score. Now we come on to price. You can only import the Chinese version of the Honor Magic 6 Ultimate. unless you want to buy the global RSR version, which is exact same phone. For that, I think you're going to pay about £1,400. Please don't do that. Please don't pay £1,400 for that device. If you are looking for an Honor Magic 6 Pro or Ultimate, buy the Chinese version. Save yourself money. All Google works, unless you're an Android Auto fiend and you really need that and you don't want the adapter as a workaround, then obviously you can buy the global one from Honor directly. But for the Ultimate, the phone I'm reviewing just now, it's on the Average Dad Tech store for £820 for the half terabyte version. You can go all the way up to 1 terabyte for £880. And for that money, it becomes more of an appealing option when you compare it to the S24 Ultra or the 15 Pro Max, but not when you compare it to the 14 Ultra that you can import from China, or the Vivo X100 Ultra that you can import from China for not much more money. So price-wise, it's not bad. It's another 3.5 out of 5. So I think I'll do the maths and I'll put up here if I'm wrong, but it's 19.5 out of a potential 25. Now, folks, that is a very, very competitive and good score. And if they had added a fourth lens or made it a 5x optical or sorted out the camera app and a few other software features, we could have been on 20 or 21 out of 25, which is up there with the best of them. So if you're buying an Honor Magic 6 phone or you have an Honor Magic 6 phone, you have a great device. Well, you have a really good device. It's just lacking certain elements to make it great. Now, Honor themselves, I'm talking to you. You need to sort out your marketing and release strategy. You cannot bring out the Honor Magic V2 in China 7 months or 6 months before you release it globally. You have now shot yourself in the foot when it comes to releasing the Honor Magic V3, because that's only going to eat into sales of your global V2. And likewise, the Magic 6 Pro. Bring out the 6 Pro or bring out the Ultimate. They're both the same phone. A lot of people would have preferred if it was just the Ultimate global version with that design language. I would have preferred that way over the Magic 6 Pro. And if you want to do a special edition with Porsche, have at it. People that want to buy it will buy it, but you need to lower that price. I mean, will you publish your sales? Will we even know? Have you sold more than 20 globally? That's a joke, obviously you've sold more than 20, but you get where I'm coming from. And then for the rest of you, as I've said, the Honor Magic 6 Ultimate is absolutely worthy of your consideration. I would lean towards recommending the Vivo X100 Ultra. I also, literally yesterday, on WhatsApp, messaged one of the customers back at a question. They were debating between the 6 Ultimate or the Oppo X7 Ultra, and I recommended the X7 Ultra. Cheaper phone, but better in my opinion. So, hopefully you enjoyed this review. I will be back soon with I'm not even going to list it. Lots and lots of content. I appreciate your support. Yesterday, the store sold 8 orders in one day. Record-beating day. I can't thank you enough. Hopefully, though, that's two ways. You're getting a fantastic service with the cheapest prices. I will still match $1 gift stop if you find a cheaper price. So hopefully that is, the 42 phones that I've now delivered, not including the orders that are in transit, they've delivered. No issues, it seems, so far. So fingers crossed that continues. Until next time.